What's up, you guys? Episode 14 is now live on the DISHIN Podcast page. Be sure to go check that out. We talked about some big collabs we have coming up in the works for the fall. We also talked about Cwench, a new sports hydration drink that we're super stoked for and we're super excited about. They sent us a bunch of samples, an amazing sports hydration drink, and yeah, we're super stoked about that. In other news,
it's gonna be a busy fall. We got 3 collabs in the works, one being with the Gretzky Hockey School. This whole mascot head is crazy. This thing is so wild. So imagine this dude, he's gonna be showing off with the DISHIN mascot head. We're gonna have some crazy content there. We got our new air collab that's gonna be on October 25th. That's locked in. We got into a lot on this episode. We talked about our trip to Montreal for the CCM 125th anniversary, along with a bunch of other stuff, so be sure to check that out.
Not to mention, we also gave you guys some updates on colored bubbles and when you guys are going to be expecting new inventory, along with youth sizes and new colors. Let's get it, episode 14. All right, we're back. Episode 14 of the DISHIN Podcast. We're here. It's been a couple weeks here. It's been a busy summer. Boys are traveling, doing family stuff, but we're back. Feels good to be back.
Yeah, been a lot of travel, dude. It's nice to be back here in the shop and kind of getting back into the swing of things. We got fall coming up, hockey season's approaching. It's going to be a really busy fall. Excited to get into everything, all the collabs we have coming up, because it's going to be a busy hockey season. But yeah, good to be back now.
Yeah, and before we kind of get into the collabs too, first things first, we've gotten a lot of questions, comments, and concerns about colored bubbles. Them shit sold out real quick. Real quick. Can you kind of give everybody an update as to like kind of where we're at? I know there's been questions about youth sizes. I guess, yeah, give us the full rundown on where colored bubbles is at right now, inventory wise, and just everywhere.
Colored bubbles have been moving. We have the Revo, the Chrome bubble is sold out right now. We have a few of the Stealth left, but we also have the tints available too. So we have another restock of the Chrome bubbles coming mid-September. So those are going to be available in a couple weeks. We've gotten a lot of questions about the junior sizing, when those are going to be available. Also, when more colors of the Chrome are going to be available, as well as the tint. We have some exciting updates that are, I think we can announce right now. We can probably have Tony throw up some screenshots or something. But we have more colors that we're going to be offering. We have a crystal blue, we have a light pink, and we have a purple as well. We also have 2 more Chrome colors, which is going to be blue and green. Those are going to be in addition to the red as well. So, yeah, some exciting updates on the way. We have a junior model in the works right now, too. So all those questions are being answered, and we have more of the Chrome in stock very soon. So stay on the lookout for that.
Yeah, it's been exciting to see. Obviously, I know we talked a little bit about it on the last episode, just the initial launch day, what that was like, the overall feedback, and a lot of people, again, picked them up. Brody True picked one up, or actually picked up 2 of them, and that was super cool to see. The Nasher posted a video of him wearing one, which was sick. So, yeah, it's cool to see them kind of in the hockey community, in the hockey space. Derek and I, we were actually talking. I think we sent you a couple screenshots of this. Anytime we go on Facebook now, we've been seeing beer league hockey groups post them wearing colored bubbles. Derek, I think you want to talk a little bit about what you saw?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling Facebook one day and I see a men's league that's like Beer League Players Association page, something like that, and guy has this insane fit on. It was like a Mike Tyson jersey with a colored bubbles Chrome on, and then I saw another guy, and I clicked on his page, and he said that his team purchased a colored bubbles helmet, and if someone on the team scores a hat trick the game before, they are considered heating up, and that they have to wear the colored bubbles in the next game. So
yes. That's awesome.
We're seeing the culture.
Let's go.
That's huge. Like that's always kind of been the goal too. Like any brand that we launch here, anything that we do here, we always try and just have some sort of intention and just like somehow just make it fun and really infuse it into the game. So yeah, it's good to see.
I mean, it's really cool to see. And shout out to Nasher and Brody True for picking those up on their own. Like, honestly, that was so cool for us to see like their order names come through and to get those out to those guys real quick and just see the content that they were able to produce was really dope. So again, shout out to them and thanks for being a part of this, because it really doesn't happen without people like that to support the movement. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of like the Skins product when that was first launched. It maybe had a little bit of a new reaction to the hockey community. People didn't really ever see it before, didn't really know how to take it or accept it at first. But I think it's the same thing with the bubbles. Is we've seen these different chrome visors in the NFL, and just different creativity when it comes to on ice equipment. So yeah, it's cool to see that we're kind of leading the forefront on that, and I think the sky's the limit for the Bubbles brand.
Yeah, feedback's been cool, and it's been fun, man. Excited for hockey season, too.
Yeah, we're back. I mean, hockey has the shortest off season, so it feels like we were off for like 2 months, but yeah, we are finally almost back.
Yeah, and speaking of hockey season, we have a good friend of ours by the name of Nick Sukin opening a skate sharpening shop at the Harbor Center. So if you're local, if you're here in Buffalo, that shop's going to be opening in Harbor Center, I want to say in the beginning of October. Don't quote me on that just yet. We'll have more info on it, but we are going to have skate skins available in there, as well as some DISHIN hats and just merchandise. So if you're in the Buffalo area and you're at Harbor Center for a tournament or just hockey in general, go check it out. It should be cool. I think we're actually going to go there today. And
I'm going to go drop off some hats. Yeah, the name of the shop is Superior Edges. It was the old Station 6. It's like right when you walk into the Harbor Center on the right there by the locker room. So going to be dope. But I don't think they ever had really that shop available before. So it'd be cool for like skate sharpenings and just tape, whatever you need. So
yeah, so it's exciting too. I mean, it'll be cool for us too to just throw a couple hats in there. I mean, if there's teams and things like that in town that maybe can't get down to the DISHIN shop, if they don't have time, they could purchase a hat there or purchase a shirt, whatever Nick kind of lets us hold inventory, or whatever inventory he lets us hold in there. So
yeah,
that's exciting. So throughout all the travel that we were talking about a little bit earlier, we went to Montreal a few weeks ago to celebrate with CCM their 125th anniversary. Super cool experience for us. You, me, and Jared went. We wanted to try and get more of the boys to come, but it was just everything was just so last minute. Summer's a busy time, so
yeah.
My first time in Montreal.
Yeah.
Unreal city, man.
Yeah, unbelievable. I took the train with Jared. We jumped down in Toronto and took it to Montreal, so that was a really cool experience for us too. But yeah, just walking around the city, like it was a very European feel. It felt like a lot like Toronto too. Just the buildings were so unique, and then we walked down to the Bell Center, and just like it was amazing how much it blended into just like all the other architecture. Everything was so unique and beautiful. Some of the buildings there are just spectacular. So for our experience, I think it was so cool to see.
Yeah, and it was cool. Like, see, I really didn't know what to expect kind of going into their kind of anniversary party. I thought maybe it'd be more of like a corporate style event. I didn't know what to expect. And, we get in there, we look at our seating charts, and we're table 4, and table 1 is Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, John Tavares, and a few other big name NHL players and CCM guys. So it was cool to, see that. And, kind of they spoke on a panel too and talked a little bit about their like changes that are happening in the game, just overall creative expression. So it was cool to hear like their side of things, and to hear Matthews talk about things that he's interested in outside the sport that kind of relate back to the sport in some capacity. So that was probably one of my favorite parts too, was definitely seeing those panels and hearing those guys talk.
Yeah, CCM had a star-studded lineup at this 125th anniversary party, from Matthews, McDavid, Tavares, and on the women's side they had Taylor Heisey, Sarah Fillier, Sarah Naris, and a few other women's players as well. So that was really cool to see. They really pulled out all the punches and put together an incredible event. We were happy enough to be a part of it, and yeah, just throughout the entire night they had a panel where they had different players like Austin talk about maybe creativity and culture in the game, and kind of like what it's like off the ice, kind of leading that fashion revolution within hockey. And then they had some other guys like McDavid talk about what it's like being at the top of your craft. And for him, I think he had some cool experience talking about coming all the way up through junior and kind of where he's at right now. And for us, that was cool. He's always been CCM. He's wore that brand for his entire career. So for us to be able in arm's reach of them and be able to chop it up with them and the guys from CCM a little bit, I think was super cool. We have a great relationship with those guys over there. We've been able to work with them on a few projects in the past. We did those FTW hats, which was in conjunction with their For the Women line, which I think could be a whole nother podcast episode, where they pretty much just designed equipment that was specifically made for women's bodies. So super cool. Again, it's humbling to be a part of the CCM brand in this capacity, and to be able to work with them one-on-one, because I think they are the most notorious, oldest brand within hockey. They're one of the oldest brands in Canada, and for a company to be able to honor their 125th anniversary, I think is pretty special. Yeah,
that was really well said too, dude. And I don't know if this is something you kind of noticed, but like even again during those panels, you had Taylor Heisey talk and John Tavares, Connor McDavid, Matthews, all these guys. I liked how the moderator for those panels kind of, they kind of like made it seem like there's an overall picture to look at, like like being a leader in hockey. Like, yes, that's obviously like important for, you know, guys like McDavid and now Matthews getting the captaincy of Toronto, but all that stuff that they're kind of talking about on that they were talking about on that panel relates to real life things, and I think they did a really good job of, you know, you don't have to be a hockey player to be a leader. And like they made that very clear that, you know, you don't need to be the star of the show to lead by example. And I think that those were some cool touch points that they kind of talked a little bit about. I don't know if that panel is like public information or if you can look that up, but if it is, maybe we'll leave a link in the description. But if not, I mean, just really cool to kind of hear their side of things.
Yeah, I remember when you and Jerry got in there, we were kind of just like walking around, grabbed a drink at the bar, and then we were kind of like going over to look at the seating arrangements, and like the CEO of CCM came right up to us and like introduced himself, said what up, and you know, I've like seen him before, like kind of bopping around at different events in the past, and like seen his stuff on LinkedIn or whatever. But yeah, for him to be able to come up there and just like introduce himself in a group of like 50 or 100 people was pretty dope. So yeah, I think that speaks to the leadership, and to have a panel like that. But yeah, like you said, it's a great point. Like to see McDavid and all these guys talk about this is their career, and you can compare it to business. You can talk about comparing it to any other, you know, profession in the world. I think these guys just operated at such a high level. I think if you're a high level CEO and executive, somebody that is a creative director, a brand manager, a VP of something, you're all kind of operating and ticking under the same thing. So I think that's pretty cool. And for us to be able to experience that, and like I said, have a front row seat to all that was pretty inspiring for me, and I'm sure you too.
Yeah, for sure. And it's cool to see their commitment to growing the game. I feel like has grown immensely. Like they have really just been trying to push the needle forward, and again, ways that, you know, we haven't really seen before. So I want to kind of get into a bit of a conversation too of different people, different groups, organizations in hockey that are trying to grow the game and show that you can grow the game without necessarily having to play it or pay for equipment. So I got connected. I wanted to tell you about this too. I got connected with the commissioner of the National Ball Hockey League. They're coming to Buffalo in, I think, second week of September here for their national tournament. It's going to be hosted at Riverworks. I really admire what they're doing. If you don't know anything about ball hockey, you don't need, you know, $1,000 pair of skates to play. You don't need, you know, the pants, shin guard. Well, you need shin guards, but you don't need like the whole giddy up that you would need for ice hockey. But it's cool that they're opening this up to the average Joe that wants to play hockey. A lot of their players too. I was talking with Anthony, who's the commissioner. He was telling me that over 50% of the players that play in this league have never played organized hockey before, but they've been an athlete in another sport, whether that be lacrosse, softball, baseball, tennis, things like that. So it's cool that they're getting people interested in that sport by making it more affordable. And again, we don't have to pay for the equipment there.
I love it, dude. I think that's the key to growing the game. You look at other sports, the most popular sport in the world, soccer, all you need is a ball, and you have a net too, and you just have people. You look at basketball, all you need is a hoop and a ball. You look at baseball, America's pastime, all you need was a bat and a ball and a glove. I mean, like hockey, break it down. Like let's make it where all you need is a ball and a stick and a net. And I think that's the easiest way to go about it, of growing the game at a grassroots level, is like, okay, yeah, ice hockey, it's very expensive. It can't be affordable for a lot of people, and we're not like reaching a whole mass market that we potentially could, but let's simplify and dumb it down as much as possible to make that sport accessible for more people. So I totally agree. I think ball hockey is the wave. I know the NHL introduced a couple years ago their NHL Street, which has been in a few different cities. I know Andrew Ferentz is really pioneering that, along with Paul LaCaruba and some other people at the NHL who are doing some great work too. So yeah, I think the key to growing the game is just like simplifying it as much as possible and making these small resources available for players. And then from there, you know, kind of combining that with the learn to play programs that the NHL puts on, which have been huge and crucial for all these players to get out and try hockey on ice too. So yeah, it's so cool. Like one of these days we're going to find the next McDavid that, you know, never really had an option to play ice hockey before, but he picked up a stick and a ball at a really young age, and somehow that transcended him into ice hockey and beyond. So it's cool to see.
Yeah, it's cool. And again, then the NBHL is doing a fantastic job growing this game. I think Anthony was telling me they started in 2015, started in New Jersey. They are now in 35 states across across America. So
that's dope.
Super commendable, and I'm excited to just see the the hockey community kind of rally together here in a couple weeks in Buffalo when they're here for their national tournament. So super excited for that. But
A lot more programs have been doing that too. Like you have the Chicklets Cup. Well, that's street hockey, right?
yep,
Hockey
street and
Fest.
roller,
The Sabres are doing Hockey Fest, which is in a couple of weeks. I think it's on a Saturday. So yeah, I think more programs should do this. I think it's definitely the best opportunity to grow the game at that sort of level. So that's cool.
Yeah, and it's cool to know that that's kind of like their intention, right? Again, there might be somebody who's might be 35 years old and has 3 kids at home and a wife who didn't really get a chance to play hockey. Maybe they didn't grow up with a lot of money, but they really love the sport. Maybe they followed a certain team in the league, and now they have this opportunity to go play organized hockey. Maybe not on ice, but it's something where like you can run, you can as long as you're somewhat athletic, or you don't even really need to be super athletic, as long as you can pick up go pick up a stick and gloves and you can go play. It's cool. And again, just to see what they're doing and to see how they're pushing the game forward is pretty cool. Yeah. And they're making some noise now, being in 35 states. So
let's go. I
would not be surprised if you see them in all 50 states in the next 5 to 10 years.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about some projects we're working on here. We've got some collabs coming up. Shit.
Been busy, man. It's been a big fall. I know last time we've been talking, like, we're talking about all these collabs and everything. I could just, like, dump 10 of them out of my brain that we're working on right now, but should we do one by one? I think the one that we're working on right now, there's a few of them that are big, is we have a Gretzky collab. It's going to be with the Gretzky Hockey House. We've been working with Ty Gretzky quite a bit, and I wish we had the mascot right here to show it. Tony, you want to go get it? It's in the back. We can throw it on. But, yeah, the Gretzky collab, we have a little collection coming with the Gretzky Hockey School, which is going to be debuting sometime the end of September. So working on all that right now, and then we'll show the mascot off a little bit, which would be really cool that we're going to utilize for the content. But, yeah, you got to know Ty a little bit, I think, from working with him and Chicklets Cup and stuff like that, right?
Or not Chicklets, or All-Star weekend, yeah, just going
Gretzky's basement.
Derek and I going to Gretzky's basement and just seeing all the work that he put in and his whole team put into, really making that exhibit what it was and just making it an entire experience. There's a lot of history and memorabilia. You can toss it. Yeah, you can bring it in. Yeah, I think it's sick. But yeah, Ty and his whole team
build quality
unreal,
is
man.
Insane.
Yeah, throw it on. Yeah. That's probably one of the best mascot hats I've ever seen.
Bro, I put this on and Millie, had no idea what happened to me. She thought it was like Kirby from Super Smash when somebody eats you. Yeah. But yeah, Dish and Gretzky collab coming the end of September. We have a full collection: shirts, hoodies, hats, skateboard decks. We got a lot of shit coming, so be on the lookout for that. And shout out to Ty Gretzky and his entire team. Gretzky Hockey School times Dishin coming soon.
That thing is nuts. That puts our Smiley head to shame. I'm sorry, but we got to figure out who did that for them.
Goals.
Yeah, those are goals. Like the details in them too. You got like the flow coming out of there. It looks like he's got a Jofa bucket on too.
Oh, yeah. Jofa. It's a classic.
That's hard. I like that. Yeah. Other collabs. I mean, do you want me to say it or you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Say it? New Era this fall. We
Peep
got a lot of hats coming.
Peep the hat.
A lot. What's that?
So peep the hat.
Yeah, peep the hats.
Peep it.
We got 2 of them on. We got a couple of them here on the shelf. I won't tell you which one is a New Era hat, but there's at least 3 of them on the shelf. But yeah, we are we are excited, man.
Let's go.
A lot of work has gone into just building out the collection and the colorways, and we put a lot of just thought and energy into this. We had Tony involved in the design process too, which was pretty cool. I think Tony's hat that he
most popular hat.
I think
for real.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna bang. I think not just men, but women are gonna like that hat a lot too. Mm-hmm. It's very fall, very festive, but we're excited, man.
Yeah, Dishin Times New Era. We have the official date. It's going to be October 25th in store at the New Era store, 160 Delaware Ave, downtown, right around the corner from our shop here on Main Street. So, yeah, this is going to be huge, man. We have 9 different hat colorways. We have a shirt and hoodie that we're releasing as well. This stuff is going to go quick. If you were at our 5950 event, you know how fast these went. We had people coming into the New Era and buying hats that weren't even their size just because they wanted to grab one. So these are going to be great, man. We have a selection of 940s, 950s, $59.50. So we'll have a little bit of everything for everybody. Mad different colorways too. A lot of different options for men and women, like you said, which are going to be great. And yeah, I'm excited about these shirts. I think they're going to be dope. And aside from that, some of the content that we're going to be putting together, like in some of the internal work that we've been doing with New Era, like the employee presentation we're going to do, and some other stuff that's really going to like help, I think, push our mission within hockey and like influence people and help them understand like why we're doing all this and why hockey can be more creative and why we're kind of like helping hockey opening these doors to these new outlets. So again, thank you to New Era. DJ, this is going to be unbelievable, and we can't wait for this collaboration.
Yeah, we are so excited, and I am even more excited the fact that we're going to have some snapbacks in the mix too, because I know a lot of people asked about those when we did the first collab with New Era, so we're super stoked for that. They look great. They fit great. The colorways, like, you got options, so there's basically a hat for every day of the week, damn near. So check it out.
Save your bread.
Save your bread, yeah. I'm telling you, do not sleep on this. Mark your calendars right now, because these are going to go quick. They went quick on 59.50 day. So mark your calendars, October 25th, in store at New Era at the Buffalo location. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Nice job. Yeah. In other news,
Is it Picasso?
oh yeah, we can talk
Is it
about
Picasso? Is it
Picasso.
Picasso?
Hey, Picasso.
Oh, yeah, you had a close look here.
Oh man, I love Picasso's pizza. I love their wings. I love their pizza. I love their service. What I also love are their commercial spots.
Yes. We were able to work with Picassos and Khalil Shakir on an upcoming commercial that's going to debut on CBS this fall and winter for the Bill season. So worked with Khalil and Mark from Picassos one-on-one to design an entire collection, and even did the design, manufacturing, and styling of Khalil for his commercial shoot. So that was really cool to be a part of. He's got the iconic number 10. So to be able to work alongside him. We know Khalil a little bit just from some work we've done in the past on the DISHIN side, and he actually came to the opener, which is really dope. And Khalil is the man. If you don't know, he's about to be a breakout star this year, wide receiver core for the Buffalo Bills. So again, shout out to Picassos. We're in production with all that merchandise right now, so we're going to have an employee collection available for a lot of their workers, and we're also going to do a small run of availability for people that want to get in on purchase of their own. So yeah, Khalil Shakir, man, breakout year inbound. Let's go.
I don't know if I told you this, but when Picassos posted, or when we posted the collab with Picassos, the one you're just talking about, Jans hit me up and wants
Keith Yandel
wants a piece of that collection. I think he wants 2 hats and whatever else was in that spread.
That's so random.
Yeah, it was
Big
very
Buffalo
random.
guy.
He sends me a screenshot and was like, "Yeah, I need all of this," or something like that.
That's so funny. Out of like all the things,
Yeah.
like that one was the one.
Oh no shit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
He told
yeah.
us that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope.
Which Mark.
We gotta tell Mark that.
No, well, Mark actually told me about that because
We should send that screenshot to Mark so he knows too.
Yeah,
so
we
gotta
should
get him some stuff.
Yeah, we'll send that to him after this episode.
That reminds me too with the New Era stuff. Like I think you're gonna see some of these hats on people that you would never even really expect to wear them before, from athletes to celebrities, people that are just gonna like pop up in this hat. So mark my words, we're saying it here first. These hats are gonna be on some people that are just like insane. We don't even know who they're gonna be on yet. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
For now, stay tuned. Market calendars October 25th. Again, New Era. But yeah, to kind of move on here a little bit. You guys, I'm sure, have seen the hype around Cwench. Cwench is a new sports hydration drink. I actually discovered Cwench through Austin Alexander, Coach Chippy, and Elevato too. I saw them like randomly posting about this Cwench drink, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I want to see what all the hype's about. So, and I didn't really know how to get it. And stupid me. I'm just like, I didn't think to go on their website to see if you can even buy it. So I just DM'd the account that they were tagging. I just DM'd them and just said, hey, would love to get my hands on this stuff just to try it, just to see what it's like. And they said to send them an email. So I did, and didn't hear back for like a week. And then I got a random email asking for my shipping address and stuff. So They said they were going to send some stuff out for us to try. So I'm excited about that. So thank you guys over at Cwench for sending us some samples here. They hooked it up, man. They gave us a couple of drinks here that we can drink. They gave us some powders right here too, which should be pretty good. Maybe we could try that during the season.
Yeah, I was just reading it. 0 sugar, 10 calories per bottle, 6 electrolytes, and no artificial colors or any of that bullshit. I know that red 40 is like a big thing now too, so obviously none of that. And I was just reading the ingredients. Sea salt, you can kind of taste a little bit of that. It's good. I like these this packaging it's into. It's all good stuff. And yeah, thank you to Cwench for sending these. We can't wait to try them all, and please send us more.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try one now. I tried one before after one of our roller games just to get some electrolytes back.
Live reaction.
See if I can get
Yeah.
a little ASMR here with the
Ooh,
crowd.
yeah.
Ooh,
That was nice.
That was good.
Yeah. This is what kind is this? Berry Crush.
Berry Crush. Okay.
I just slugged the whole
Let's do like a. Oh, you won't chug it. No, don't chug it. Don't chug it. Don't chug it because I want to try it. But
One sip, everyone knows the rules.
yeah, so what we're gonna do, everyone's gonna take a sip of this that's on set right now.
I'm
And
really
we'll-
weird about this with water bottles, but these are really easy to drink too. You get some water bottles.
Are they?
that just,
Oh, yeah,
It's like it funnels out wrong, but yeah, it's good stuff.
So what we'll do is everyone's gonna take a sip of what flavor do you have?
Berry Crush.
Okay, everyone's gonna take a sip of Berry Crush, and then we're gonna take a sip of Blue Raspberry. Around the room, everybody's gonna give their rating 1 out of 10. So Matt, you started first here. What's your rating for? And what flavor is that? Remind us.
Dude, I'm gonna go with a high rating already because I haven't even tried the others, but this might be way too high. But this is probably a 9. This
That's
is
a
so
9?
good, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So 9 on the what flavor was that?
Berry Crush.
9 on the Berry Crush. Now we're gonna try Blue Raspberry here. So we'll get the ASMR going here.
How many flavors we got? We got
Oh, that was
2.
great.
Oh, we got the other stuff. We got the powders also. You're gonna spill all over yourself like you did at
Okay.
Panoramic.
Cwench Blue Raspberry.
I don't really like blue raspberry that much, but it might be good.
I don't know, dude. This is pretty good. I'm gonna have to go with a 9.2 on this.
Damn, we're going with the points now.
Yeah, I'm
got
going
the
with the points.
decimals
This
in
shit
there.
was this was nice. Benny, you want to hop in here and try one of these? Which one do you want to try? We only have 2 flavors.
We got
you
to
can
try both.
drink.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Benny coming in here. Here, we'll put the. Which one do you want to try first? Pop in here. All right. But can we see? Can we see him on that cam?
No, you got just move in a little bit more. Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go. Yeah. You got to bend down a little bit.
How we feeling here? Again, Cwench Blue Raspberry.
Shout out Cwench. Cwench Blue Raspberry. I'm going to give that a 9-1.
9-1.
9-1. Okay. All right.
I think
Blue
this.
Raspberry
I haven't even tried that one, but I think this one's better.
Okay. Here's.
Jump in the middle here.
Yeah, hop in the middle here. All right. So Benny, 9-1 on the Blue Raspberry Quench. Okay.
Should we put 2 mics on them?
That might mess up the audio. I don't know. Here, I could throw the mic on him.
Better.
Get the ASMR in there.
Better.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's a 9-3.
Woo!
That's a 9-3.
Yeah, I know. I give it a 9 off the
I'm
bat.
on Team Berry Crush.
Love it.
Oh, I knew it was good. All right, now you guys gotta try.
one.
Yeah, you guys gotta try these 2. We'll try this one first. I haven't tried this one yet, actually.
All right. So Matt's trying Blue Raspberry here.
I'm giving it a without. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, that's an 8. I'm not a huge blue raspberry guy. That's just personal preference, but that one is smacking. I know we were growing up like everybody loved blue raspberry, Jolly Ranchers, all that shit, but not really my thing. I like.
It made me. I couldn't do it. It made me like sick.
Yeah,
The flavor of blue
but
raspberry.
this is still good. I would still drink this.
It goes down easy.
Yeah.
That one went down pretty easy.
It's gonna be a 20-minute segment.
Yeah. It is. So Quench Berry Crushed flavor. Matt, would you rate this again? You rated this
9.
one. This one was a 9.
And this an 8.
Okay.
Double. He went back for more. Back to the well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with you guys on this one. This was a 9.5 for me. Ooh. Berry Crush flavor Cwench, 9.5 for me. This was solid. All right, boys. Who's hopping in here next? Tony, you coming in here trying this one? Try it.
Thirsty.
You got to give us an intro.
I'll try this one first, then try that.
Actually, yeah.
This one, try this one first, then that one.
Which one's this blue raspberry?
Yep.
Tony's trying blue red. But for those who don't know, this is Tony, by the way. Tony edits all of the clips and episodes and absolutely crushes it. One of the absolute stud, one of the producers here. So what do we got?
It's good. It's subtle. It's not like punching you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a 8.4.
Wow.
It's an expert review.
That's
Okay.
a good review.
Okay.
What's in this? What is this one called? Oh, Berry Crush. This is like a fruit punch, like the Capri Suns.
Oh, wow.
8-9.
Nice. All right.
Okay. All right. Wow, Tony, he's
We're gonna round up.
he's
Call
tough.
that a 9.
He's tough, Derek.
Derek.
All right.
You want to take a twirl here?
Detail oriented.
Those are two good ratings.
Okay, here we go. Derek, what are we? Oh yeah. Derek's going blue raspberry first.
Like Tony said, subtle, but yeah, not a huge blue raspberry guy, but I'd say that's a solid like 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try the good stuff here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I'd have to say probably like a 9.2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maddie, you were right on that, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's good stuff.
Damn, bro. Not bad. Yeah, dude.
I gotta make some skates.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Ben. Yeah, we basically had everybody on set, everybody in the shop kind of come in and try Cwench for the first time. So, wow, dude. They really hooked it up. We got powders here. Shout out to Cwench for sending over us this amazing care package for us to try. Very great product. Yeah, dude, I'm excited to start drinking this after hockey and use this for the hockey season, man. Use the powders. I wish we had a promo code for you guys. I'm going to check into that and see if we can get a promo code for the podcast. So if you made it this far in this specific segment, thank you. And thank you again, Cwench, for sending us this product. This is unbelievable. The hype is definitely real.
Yeah,
this
sure.
This is legit. This is some good stuff, and I will definitely make sure I'm drinking this before and after hockey.
Facts. Let's go. I'm excited to see where Cwench goes with this. Like maybe they start doing some stuff with the league, but I think they're onto something here. This is a great product, and I think all the people that are working around them are the right people too that you mentioned. So
yeah, and I saw Nathan McKinnon was drinking some stuff.
Yeah.
Cole Caulfield was another guy.
Nice.
But yeah, man. Also, shout out to Austin Alexander and Coach Chip for kind of putting me on here. Austin Alexander especially. He is probably one of the funniest dudes I follow on Instagram to this day. Yeah, dude. Thank you for putting me on.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
And thank you again, Cwench. This was awesome. You guys were super accommodating and were very overly generous with this stuff. So again, thank you guys. So yeah, that kind of.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's all I had today. I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to get off your chest.
No, I think we're in good shape. What's our timer looking at? Probably like 25 minutes. 35.
Okay.
35.
All right. I think it's time we
Curtains.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the DISHIN Podcast. This was episode 14. Thank you, Cwench. And also make sure you guys mark your calendars. October 25th, new era. Let's go.
Bang.